Alrighty guys, welcome to a new video. The sun is blazing on my eyes. So we're going to do a track workout today. I'm here at a local community college, Anne Arundel Community College. I actually spent a couple years here. We're going to go ahead and do a track workout. I let ChatGPT choose my workout for me. So what I did was I took a screenshot of what Garmin predicts my that page where it predicts like your marathon and everything like that. So I went ahead and took a screenshot of that, and I asked it to, here are my Garmin predicted stats. Can you develop me 4 different speed track workouts that would closely align with these predictions? So I have a bunch of different workouts here. So I think what I'm going to do is go with this half marathon tempo progression. The purpose is to build strength and sub-threshold and threshold efforts. I'm going to go ahead and do it on the track here. This track, unfortunately, looks like it's cement, which is not ideal. I'm assuming it's a mile for 4 laps. I'm hoping. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So this was going to be a 1.5 mile warm-up, and then a 5-mile progression. First one at 8:30, 8:10, 8, 7:55, 7:45, and then slow down for 1.5 miles. So it's an overall 8-mile run. So we got an 8-mile run, so 32 laps. I'm going to start roughly at my marathon pace, which is 8:30, and then finish at my half marathon pace, which should be about 7:50. So that's going to be the workout. I'm going to follow it on my watch as well. And then in addition to that, I'm going to be running in these New Balance Fuel Cells. I love these. These are the shoes I wear like for all my runs. Big fan of them. Super comfortable shoes. Very nice shoes. And then I've been wearing these no strips. I actually have a discount code for this company. It's called Intake Breathing. So if you guys want to go ahead and get a Intake Breathing, they help me a lot. I wear them every night before I go to bed. That's my favorite time to wear them. Just I feel like it helps me get deeper sleep. But in addition to that, I'm also a big fan of its ability, like especially when I do endurance. I feel like I get more oxygen through my brain. I feel like I can just kind of breathe easier, which obviously I'm a big fan of. If you can breathe easier, that's a win. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have a good workout here. It's literally one person here. It's a little windy. I've never done a track tempo workout, so I think I might get my ass kicked. We'll see, especially at those paces. Those are pretty quick paces for me. So yeah, let me go ahead and put my Rebel shoes on, set up the camera, and go ahead and take you guys through my first track workout. Alrighty guys, so it's the day after this run. I just got finished up with a 10-mile run, which you will see later in this video. So going into this tempo run, I might have mentioned it before, but I was nervous for sure, which I haven't been nervous for a run for a while. And you can see as I go, and I'm going to break it down and just kind of explaining a little bit by bit, how I felt. It was hard. It was definitely tough. It's definitely something I want to add to my workout routine, which I'm super excited just to add a new thing. To increase my speed. Like I said, tempo runs, speed runs are really good for VO2 max, increasing basically your pace per mile. It's just really good. And it tested me. It definitely did test me. It was nice because I was able to take my shirt off and get a nice little tan. But as you can see here, I just do a little warm up, put my shoes on, obviously. But I do a lot of like these single leg jumps, which you're going to see, and then just open up my hips a little bit. Nothing crazy. I did more off camera as well, but you can see these double jumps, and then I do like these single leg hops, which are really good for the calves and for the quads. But yeah, so this is just a little warm up I did before the run actually starts. So I'm going to kind of talk a little bit before I start the run, and then yeah, and we're going to go ahead and get after it. So sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. All right, so the first mile is done. I'm going to overlay a bunch of running clips towards the end, but the first warm-up is done, right? So the warm-up is done. So we got a 8:30, 8:10, 8, 7:55, and a 7:45. So we got 5 miles, and then a 1 mile cool down. I haven't run on a track since middle school, or even maybe high school, but definitely middle school when we did the 1 mile time. Well, that's not true. I did it a little bit outside of high school. So I wanted to test my mile time, and I think I ran a sub 6 at the time, and I was like a lot lighter. But I'm actually walking back to the car right now because I have to get a couple gels. Don't have any. I know I'm gonna need some. I'm actually gonna rip a gel right now before my run, for my first mile. I'm gonna do the 8:30, 8:10, and the 8, and then I'm going to rip another gel. So that's the move on that end. I did get a, sorry, you guys are up close and personal. Here we go. Also, can't use a hat. The hat just kind of flies off, so we're not gonna use a hat. So we got 2 gels right here. We have the mixed berry, which is obviously BPN, 100 milligrams of caffeine there. And then I have this apple cinnamon right here. Sorry, 25 milligrams of caffeine, 75 milligrams of caffeine. And then I have the mixed apple cinnamon, which actually tastes really good. It's like my go-to. But I think in terms of track running, I think what I'm obviously not struggling with, I haven't gotten into it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the, like, I just want to kind of keep going, like keep pushing miles, but I can only push so many miles. Like, I wanted to just get that 1 hour. I want to get that first mile like done, out of the way. But I don't think I can, because I think I have to do, is it on the field there? I think, yeah, it's past the lacrosse net. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and rip the 8:30, 8:10, 8, 7:55, 7:45, and then finish up with a mile. But I'm gonna go ahead and take, like I said, this BPN one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this back, get back on the track. I'm also still getting used to like using the Garmin lat feature, but I think, yeah, I just don't want to have this thing mess up my run, but I don't think it will. So let me go ahead and shut this down and go ahead and get started on the 8:30 mile. All right, it's time to be very honest with you guys. Whew, those are hard. Dude, mad respect to, like, I thought long distance running was hard. Like, I've never considered the tempo part of marathon training. Like, speed drills, speed runs, I never think about those, but my God, those are hard. I think those are so much harder than like the 10, 15, 18, 20 mile runs I go on. Those tempo runs are no joke. I finished 8:30, 8:10, 8. I got 7:55, 7:45 left. I'm gonna do my best to get them. See what I can do here. The goal is obviously to get them, but Jesus Christ, this is a gut check. That's all I gotta say. It's also windy. Like, the first 1,200 meters are easy. Or sorry, the first about 1,400. Sorry, the back half of each 400 meters is super difficult because I'm running into the wind. But it is what it is, man. So this is a 7:55 pace here that I have to do. So let's go ahead and get after this. Let's get as close to 7:55 and 7:45 that we can for the last 2 miles here. I'll catch you guys at the end. Okay, so guys, this is a track right here. Boom, right here. I didn't record anything on the track, and I know, like, here's the thing. I know I need to. I know I have to record my workouts if I, want to grow this YouTube channel. I don't know exactly how. Like, I don't want to use my phone, especially when I'm doing tempo runs. I think longer runs I should probably start doing it on longer runs, but like the speed runs is hard to do it just because I got no one here. And the goal is, at this school right here, this massive community college, is to eventually find somebody who can help film, even if it's like I pay them. Like, I'll pay them a few dollars to do it. I'm not afraid to do that at all. So like, come out here and film. I think that would be really nice, so I can show you guys the actual workouts. But yeah, this is where we went ahead and did the run. We'll change the scenery for you guys. I know I feel like all my videos are exactly the same, like Groundhog Day. But we did that tempo run. I felt really good. I did everything except for the last warm-up mile or cool-down mile. I don't know, call me lazy. I just didn't feel like doing it. But I did go ahead and crush every single time that I had scheduled, which is amazing. So let me go to the car, sit down, chit chat with you guys. I'm also on my way to the gym. I got a pool workout today. We will see how much I can film for you guys. I'm film as much as I possibly can. But let me get to the car and go ahead and go over all the stats with you guys. All right, so like I said, I'm going to dive into it just a little bit more for you guys. But I do want to get somebody who can film the workouts. I know, like, honestly, I know that's what I'm missing. Like, I know that's definitely something that you guys want to see. You guys want to see the actual workouts besides just, like, the bodybuilding workouts. That's why I watch the guys I watch, you know. Frankly, I know I need to do that, step up the game here. At least get, like, maybe a portable drone. But, anyways, that was an awesome run. And I had a few thoughts. Well, okay, so let me just start from the top. I didn't think sorry. This video is going to be a lot of running. I have a 10-mile run tomorrow with one of my clients, one of my friends. Sometimes you have clients that are clients, and then you have some clients that are friends. This guy's a friend. You're going to see him. His name is Hayden. If everything goes as planned, we have a 10-mile slow run, hopefully 9-minute pace tomorrow. We'll see, especially after that tempo run. But it's so funny. I've been really enjoying my runs, like my long runs, and I understand, like, you have to throw in tempo runs and speed runs. Like, I know that, but I haven't ever applied. Like, I haven't ever actually done them. And today was the first one. I got to figure out how to kind of switch up my schedule a little bit now, because I want to do at least one of those a week, right? Because those are different, man. Like, those are hard. Let me pull up my stats here. And obviously I know that's to increase my VO2 max, to increase my mile time, increase my speed, increase my threshold, my capacity threshold, and overall just to feel like better about myself. Oh, the cop's going on the track. He's gonna, no, don't kick these kids off. Don't do that, Popo. These kids are so young. Oh, he's gonna kick these poor kids off the field. Anyways, that's not my business. But yeah, I mean, the whole goal is to increase, like, your VO2 max, so you can run faster, quicker, and just have better mile times. But I've never done them, and today I did them, and it was really hard. It was really hard. Like I said, I didn't do the last mile, but I felt really good. And I realized that's the hard part of marathon training. Like, that's the hard part of running, not the long distances. Obviously, the long distances are semi-difficult, right? Because you just got to keep running. But the hard part of running is actually the speed runs, like those runs. Like, those are the hard parts of running right there. That was super difficult. So overall, 9,610 meters, 8:12 was my average pace. This is for 6 miles, right, including an 8:45 warm-up. 161 average heart rate, which I'm shocked by. 904 calories burned. My average speed was 7.3. My max speed was 9.6. What else? My max heart rate was 181. And my cadence was 173. My max run cadence was 182. I think overall, here's my laps. So my first one was a slower pace, right? 8:51. That was a warm up. It didn't actually specify. So I actually, hold up, wait a second. Yeah. So my first one didn't even specify. So in my head, looking back at it now, I should probably go on like 9:15, 9:30 for my first one. But that's okay. And then my goal was an 8:30. I did an 8:28. Next one was 8:10. I did 8:06. Next one was 8. I did 7:58. Next one was 7. Wait a second. Hold up. It was 8:30, 8:10, 8. Yeah, okay, sorry. So for my 8:30, I got 8:28. For my 8:10, I got 8:06. For my 8-minute, I got 7:58. For my 7:55, I got 7:49. And for my 7:45, I got 7:39. So those are my paces right there. And I felt powerful. Like, I felt really strong. Like, I'm very impressed with my ability to do that. As you can see, my heart rate did shoot up a few times. Those are the times I took a break. First one was after the warm up, and then one was before my last one, and then one was after my third lap, just to film for you guys. But overall, man, it felt good. I'm excited to do that more often. I was in zone 4 most of the time with a little bit of zone 5, but mostly zone 4 threshold training, which is what the goal was. But yeah, it felt awesome. It's definitely something I'm going to keep going with. I'm going to add at least one of those into my routine a week, and we're going to get stronger on the legs, get turnover speed quicker, and overall just feel better and feel stronger. But yeah, that's it for the running portion of today. It's 3:13. I'm going to go to the gym now. I'm going to do a pool workout. And I'm going to go home, clean the house with Miss Rachel, and then probably my dad's coming over to fix up some stuff inside the house, and then we're going to call it a day. Probably watch the last episode of Landman and call it a day, and I will do the 10-mile run with my friend tomorrow. So I'll see you guys at the gym. Hopefully I film the workout.
All right, so welcome to the workout portion of the vlog. Yeah, so this was a pool workout. The way I have my split set up is it involves at least one push day and one pull day a week, at least two leg workouts as well. One of them being more quad focused, and the other being more hamstring and glute focused. One thing I will say about my workouts is I try to not do them this way. I try to not go back to back like I did in this video. This video, I went straight from the tempo run. Like I could still like taste the sweat on my body. Like I could feel it was nasty. Like I definitely had a layer of sweat still kind of on my face and on my legs and on my upper body. So typically I will try to do the cardio portion of my workout in the beginning of the day and then do my weight training in the evening. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Usually on the weekends, it's a little bit easier. But this weekend was just a busier weekend, right? You're going to see later in this video. I actually went on a 10-mile run with one of my clients, one of my friends. Honestly, at this point, he's a friend of mine, which is why I love this industry so much. Is you take people on a journey and they change a life, and I think that's what makes me enjoy this job so much, and I think it's why I'm good at it too, because I genuinely enjoy what I do. So the way that my workouts are set up right now is I have 2 days off from the gym. It was supposed to be 3 days off, but I don't know. It's hard for me to not. When I say gym, I mean like weights. It's hard for me to stay out of the weight room, right? It's so like at the end of the day, I've been lifting. I'm 28. I've been lifting since I was 15. So 13 years, nearly 15 years. I've been lifting weights no more than 3 days off in a row, right? So maybe once or twice when I had the flu, but I've been lifting my whole life, right? So lifting weights is what I do. What I'm currently doing is also cardio. But I think at the base of who I am in the gym is a weightlifter, is I wouldn't say bodybuilder because I've never stepped on stage, but I love lifting weights, right? So no matter where my programming takes me, no matter where my exercise journey takes me, you're always going to see at the base of my content is going to be some level of lifting, right? So the way that my week plays out right now is Mondays are so Monday to Friday, I run 6 miles every day. I call it the daily six. Not the fastest pace, between like an 8:30 to 9 minute pace, right? So let me just break it day by day. I'm also fighting a cold right now. If you can hear it in my lungs, haven't taken the day off from working out. Even with that, I probably should. So Mondays, I will do a 6 mile run on the treadmill or outside if I have time. Usually, I don't have time, so usually it's a treadmill run. Usually the weekends on my outdoor runs. So 6 miles on the treadmill, and then um, I will do a arm workout. So just biceps, triceps, forearms. Tuesdays will be a 6 mile run, no workout, so I'm not hitting the weights. I'm just taking the day off from the gym. Wednesdays, I'm going to do a push workout, right? So I'm going to do a chest, shoulder, tricep workout. Um, Thursdays, right there, I was trying to move my water bottle without knocking it over. Thursdays, I will go ahead and take another day off, right? Fridays, I'll come in with a leg workout. And mind you, every single day I am doing 6 miles on the treadmill. Friday, I'll come in and do a leg workout. This is going to be more of a quad focused workout. Saturday, I'm going to do my long run. So this is at minimum 10 miles or more. So Monday to Friday, I'm at 30 miles on my feet. And I could go anywhere between 40 to 50, depending on what the Saturday run. So 2 Saturdays ago, last video you saw, I did 20. This video you're going to see I did 10, right, on Sunday. And I did actually on Saturday I worked out as well, which normally I would take a day off, but I didn't this week because I wanted to work out with my buddy. So Friday is going to be a leg workout, 6 miles. Saturday is going to be a early morning long run. So usually I'm up at 5. I'm usually running by 5. Usually done around 7:30, 8 o'clock, right? That's going to be at least a 10-mile run. Still moderately, maybe a little bit faster, maybe sub 8:30, right? And then we're going to do a pool workout later in the day. And then Sunday is going to be a off day from running and then a leg workout, right? So this leg workout is going to be my more intense workout. Hence, I use posterior chain this day. I'm going to do deadlifts, right? A straight bar, or not a straight bar, but like a trap bar deadlift, which I'm going to try to record in this video. But I'm going to do some type of deadlift variation because deadlifting is extremely important for running and endurance athletes. I'm at 225 pounds. I shouldn't be able to run without injuries, but I can because I focus so much of my time building up my lower body, as you can see by my legs, right? Because of that, I can get away with a lot, right? Because my legs are so strong, right? So Sundays are going to be just a lower body, posterior focused squats, maybe squats, but definitely deadlifts are going to be done on that day. And then I'm going to take an off day from running, right? So that's like a perfect week. This weekend, and this video was a little bit different because on Friday or Thursday, I told my buddy I was going to do a 10-mile run with him, Hayden, which you're going to see him later in this video. He's actually training for a half Ironman. I told him I was going to do 10 miles, right? And I keep my promises. So I knew I couldn't do a long run on Saturday. I had to do my semi-long run on Sunday. So we did a 10-mile run on Sunday, which I record. And then on Saturday, I've been wanting to do track work, right? I've been wanting to do speed work, which you saw earlier in this video. So I did a tempo speed run during that day. But typically Saturdays are going to be my long run plus my pool day. And then Sunday, I'm just going to hang out, keep all the weight off my legs, and then just do a leg workout, right? And then one thing I also do every single day is I do the ice bath. I have an ice bath. I'm going to try to show you that in this video. We'll see. Hopefully I do. Probably finish off with that. I try to do an ice bath every single day for at least 3 minutes every day. And I don't know exactly the benefits. I know it's kind of in and out with what the actual benefits are. But for me, it's a hard thing to do. And I just feel good afterwards, right? So I do 3 minutes of that. I put my head under and then I shower and then I'm pretty much done for the evening. 7 days a week, I'm eating roughly 3,000 calories, right? Sometimes more, sometimes less. I'm not really in a deficit per se. I mean, maybe a slight deficit, but I'm more like at a maintenance with the intention of moderately losing weight, but nothing crazy, right? Obviously, I'm going to try to get down to 210 probably within the next 4 or 5 months, but I feel good. Maybe being lighter would help me run faster, but that's that. That's my full week out. That's my full training style as a hybrid athlete. Some days I will throw in biking too. Someday I will throw in brick workouts. I'm probably biking 50 to 100 miles a week right now, so nothing crazy. And I haven't started hitting the pool yet, which is something I do want to hit. But yeah, that's the workout portion of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll sit back and enjoy the 10-mile run with my boy Hayden.
So fucking excited.
All right, so that was the workout. After the pool workout, PULL, and after the speed drills. It's my boy Hayden here.
What up?
What are you training for?
Half Ironman, baby.
Half Ironman. I'm also training for it. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it. Wait, that was the longest run, what, since 2020?
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, he did a marathon, makeshift marathon, back in 2020. And what'd you get, 4?
Like 4:45 was so slow.
4:45.
Yeah.
So we're going for half Ironman, and then Ironman later in the year. I mean, yeah, Ironman later in the year for him too.
Yep.
But that was 10 miles. Started at 6 o'clock. I don't know. What was our pace?
We ran like 8:35.
8:35.
Yeah.
So pretty quick. He did 40 miles on the bike yesterday, so his legs are feeling heavy. I did the speed drills, so my legs feel like dog shit. But it is what it is. I'm gonna go meet up with Rachel, get some coffee, hang out with the dogs, go back later and do a leg workout. I'll catch you guys at the gym. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna finish up the video here. I did not show you guys the leg workout. It was a good workout. Went ahead up for 4 minutes. Let me go ahead and hop in this tub real quick and kind of just finish up the video. Currently 52 degrees, not that cold. This Therapod comes with these ice bags that I have frozen right here. Has 4 of them. I put them in as much as I can. Right, so when I put them in, it's supposed to keep it cold, but it's like, you know, warmer outside these days. Let's go for 5 minutes here. Kind of chit chat with you guys. Almost there. All right, here we go. Oh, that's cold as shit. Okay. I always finish it with my head under. So I just cleaned the tub yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday? Yeah, so I cleaned it yesterday. We're gonna go 5 minutes so I can chit chat with you guys. Yeah, so I didn't show you the leg workout. I did have a good leg workout though. I went up to 4 or 5 on the trap bar deadlift for a set of 2. And then I can hear all the deer in the backyard. Then I did 2 back off sets of 315 for 8. And I worked up 2 4 or 5 off of about 2 sets of 10 reps, 225 for the trap bar deadlift. No really specific reason why I trap bar deadlift. I mean, I think there's some evidence to show that trap bar deadlift is more beneficial for running than a traditional barbell deadlift. Now, I'm not I'm not positive on that, but that's just what I've read, right? So that's what I've been doing. I do the trap bar deadlift at least once a week on Sundays. That's more of my glute hamstring focused leg day, and then on Fridays I do more of my quad focused deadlift. But either way, I'm getting 2 leg days in, which is awesome. Now let's talk about this ice bath a little bit. So this is I think it's called Therapod, maybe, I don't know. I got this at Sam's Club for $1.99. I don't think you can see it behind me. I made an Instagram post a while back, but I used literally a horse trough for about too long. I tell you that, probably about 2 months, and it just didn't work. It was a bad idea. So I got a real ice bath. Obviously, this isn't like the super nice ice bath, the one that kind of clean itself and, you know, have all those other tools in it, right? I got this at Sam's Club for $200, right? So it's super affordable. I clean it once a week. The temperature I can usually keep between 40 to 55 with these ice packs in it. When I have friends come over, like on Tuesdays, I've been putting together like this little ice bucket plunge club. So far I've had 2 people come over. I have 2 more people coming over on Tuesday. But typically 1 to 2 people come over and we just ice plunge, man. I'm trying to really build up like this community more, especially as I open up my new studio. I think community is super important. It's something that I want to make sure I keep in my life, right? Especially when it comes to fitness, right? I think it's super important. But this ice plunge, I've done it, I think I might have missed 2 or 3 days since I got it originally. I started, I want to say no, it was post-Christmas. No, I think it might have been actually pre-Christmas. And it was freezing. right? Like I was doing it all during the winter, cold as hell, bro, like super cold. But it feels good, right? Like I don't know like the scientific benefits of it, right? I just know I feel great when I do it. I know like there's some studies about recovery and inflammation and stuff like that, but I do a lot of things because I feel like, I don't know, give it a go. Like I'm like a test rat to myself, right? So between the BPC 157 peptide, which I take, the sauna that I do, the compression knee sleeves that I do, and then now with the ice plunge that I do, I just like to do things that keep me, maximize my ability to stay healthy, right? That's kind of my goal here. Especially with the running I'm doing. Like I'm not doing crazy amount of running. Like I'm doing between 40 to 50 miles a week on my legs. I'm lifting 5 days a week, biking, a few, not 100 miles a week, but a decent amount, right? I just want to make sure I keep my body nice and in shape. And frankly, I feel like the ice plunge is just a nice way to finish off the week strong. Or finish off the day strong and feel good. I do it when I get off work. It can be 7:30 at night, 8 p.m. at night, and I force myself to do it. Most of the time I do it for about 3 minutes. I actually duck my head now, which you're going to see toward the end of this video after I take the mic off so I don't break it. But I used to never dunk my head. That's a newer thing I've been doing. And that, I think that's the key. That's the key. But usually 2 to 3 minutes. Like when I have friends over, we do rounds. We do 5 minutes in, 5-minute rest, 4 minutes in, and then rest for 4, 3 minutes in, rest for 3. And I think the sauna is my next goal, to get a sauna and an ice bath. So let me go ahead and prepare to put my head under. Probably going to go for about 5 seconds under. Put my head up here. There we go. That's the ice plunge. Go ahead and hop out here. Over 5 minutes. But that's a wrap, guys. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys liked it. I try to get as much like workout footage as I can. A couple workouts, tempo workout, speed workout, long distance workout, semi-long run, 10-mile run, and a nice pool workout. I didn't show you the leg workout, but I promise you I did it. Thank you guys so much for watching. The support's amazing. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next Friday. Have a beautiful week. Thank you.